God, Marcus, I got to tell you, this time of year in the Midwest, I feel my allergies really always just like, flaring up. Do you have any idea what I could do to combat those?
Allegra. Syrups and brain interference, and you stay non-drowsy and sharp. Good for commentating and driving race cars.
Amazing. I will make sure to have lots of Allegra before the big race, so that way I am
a good idea.
Clear of mind and clear of sinus. Perfect. That was the most natural plug, I think, for a sponsor I've ever heard or been a part of. That's fun.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Do you like your new car colors?
I love it. I think it looks really cool and it stands out. That's what I really like about it. It's obviously Devlin, he tried to copy us a little bit, or the other way around. I don't know who did who.
We'll say that he copied you,
yeah. It does look really cool, I think.
I think the spotters probably like it.
For sure, yeah.
Easy to spot.
There's a lot of blue and white cars this year, I feel like.
Way too many. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, it must be confusing for you guys.
It's very confusing.
There is Renus, no, David,
exactly.
Brian.
Yeah, exactly. Although what is a little annoying, I have to say, is that Kirkwood also got a new livery.
Looks like my last year's
It looks
car.
exactly like your old car. The number of times in practice I was calling him as you was like, it was probably the first 3 days I was calling the 20.
I even see him out on track and thinking, that's my car. No,
weird.
wait, that's not my car. Yeah.
How has your month been in general?
It's been really good, I think. We've been taking it step by step. We've been playing it patience. Patience has been the key word, and that's something that's been successful for me here in the past. And I think that was one of the things I did wrong last year. We got a bit frustrated. We didn't really have the speed we wanted, and then I tried to over-push it a bit, and you make a small mistake, and you ruin your whole month. So this year, it's been a different approach. I feel like we're taking it step by step, getting better. We had a very solid qualifying weekend, which put us in a really good spot for the race. So, yeah, I've been really, really happy so far.
Would you say that you were surprised to get into the top 12 in qualifying, or is that kind of about where you figured your speed was?
I don't know who I spoke to. I spoke to someone before the qualifying, and I'm like, I think we're a 8 to 12 kind of car.
Yeah, it was Kevin. You're trying to
Kevin. Exactly. And I'm like, I think 8 to 12 kind of car. And then, we end up, 11th on Saturday and 9th in total. So it's... that was the feeling where our speed was for qualifying, but I feel like we are stronger in race trim.
So for me, watching throughout practice, because we watched every minute, on your team, it looked like Kirkwood's car was probably the quickest in outright pace. But then as we got closer to qualifying, it's like the car just sort of lost a bit of speed. So because relative to you, it shifted. So was that you guys maybe finding a bit more on the 28? Do you think it was more the 27 kind of losing and you were sort of where you were expecting to be? Which direction was it going, you think?
It was surprising to see Kyle struggling so much over qualifying weekend because, like I said, he looked really strong in practice. So that's a bit of a head scratcher for all of us, why 27 car is lost performance. He seemed better, though, on Monday practice. I think he'll be back and be strong in the race. Obviously, Colton had his own dramas there with that big wreck, so that puts you back. But yeah, for us, if you look at our car, I think we found something on Fast Friday that helped the feeling of the car, so I felt more comfortable. And you know that, like on this place, it's like, yeah, you look for speed, but if you are feeling comfortable and confident in what the car is doing, you will find that extra bit from his driving. So that was a big thing for me on Friday that I think felt like it's translated to also our race car on Monday. So that makes me very encouraged, leading into the race.
So race trim, you feel even better than you did in quali?
Yeah, that was the thing. Like we started off really good, like in the open test, the first couple of days of practice here, we were really happy. And then we did some things with the car, which put it a bit in the wrong direction, and then we sort of reset it on Monday and put us back to a really happy place where I feel like super confident in what the car is doing.
So we've got Carb Day, and then Saturday, whatever that's called, Legends Day. I knew there's a name to it. Then Race Day coming up. Of the days leading up, of the days we have left in the month, which one are you looking forward to the most?
Can I say all of them?
Sure. If you explain why. But...
No, okay. So race day, of course, like it's
right.
It's the best day of the year. It's like always incredible, and being a past winner is even more special, if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. But with that said, though, like Carb Day is so much fun. It's such a buzz here on the IMS during Carb Day, so it's almost always so much fun. And then I personally love the parade. I think it's so cool to go downtown, see all the people come out and celebrate the race, celebrate the drivers, and it's just such a cool build up to the race. So yeah, race day takes the prize, but the other 2 days are pretty darn cool as well.
We're gonna get through the 500, and it's gonna go great. I can already tell. And we're gonna go straight to Detroit as we always do, which is what it is. And we've got a bunch of races over the next few months, and then we get to the end of the season in Nashville in August, and you're gonna be celebrating your championship and the great run that you've had. And then you have the work doesn't stop. For you. You don't get to immediately slip into vacation mode when the season ends, do you? Not exactly.
Kind of. I mean,
really?
Yeah, not really. We have a wedding, or we have a wedding.
Yeah, it's we. There's someone else involved.
I have a wedding with my wife to be. We are technically already married. This is getting confusing. Yeah, we're getting married in Italy.
You got a wedding coming
after.
up.
Yeah, and we are very excited about that. I'm very excited that Iris is taking the sort of planning part of it. So she's doing the heavy lifting there, and I can focus on winning races. But yeah, that's going to be amazing. Lake Como in September, it doesn't get much better than that.
Does not. Where in the planning stages are you? Is it mostly done at this point? Everything's pretty buttoned up?
I think what we did quite well, actually, was that we planned and did a lot of things in the winter. Because I said, when I get into my season, my head is going to be race season. So we did a lot of things in the winter time. And then now when we're in race season, Iris do the final decisions and everything, but all the big things is already being taken care of.
So basically you just now get told where to be, what time, what to wear, and everything else is pretty sorted.
Exactly that, which is perfect for me. Love that.
Did you get a lot of say in certain things, or did you even try?
I mean, I tried for a while, and then I realized that maybe it's better not to try. So
this sounds very similar to Pelot talking about building his house.
Yeah.
You have to be clever about what you got to pick your battles.
Exactly.
There you go.
Battles. There you go.
What's one thing that you were dead set on having? What was one thing that had to be part of your wedding event?
That's a good one. What was the one thing? I don't know, man. I can't. I'm blanking now. I don't know.
So
Iris, exactly. It was not even one thing. It's all
Iris was the bride. That was the one thing.
That was
outside of that. Italy, was Italy your idea? Was that her idea?
No, that was together. We were talking about, because she had Greek roots, so we were looking at Greece, and then we didn't really find you want to find somewhere where this is the place, right? I didn't really get that, and then we started to look at Italy and Lake Como, and it was both of us this is
it's good enough for George Clooney.
Exactly.
I guess it'll do.
So yeah, and then we went down there to sort of look at the location, and it was just out of this world. It's so beautiful, it's so pretty. It's it doesn't get better than that. So that definitely was both of us just felt that.
Big wedding, small wedding.
It's pretty big, 100 something, a bit over 100 people.
Okay,
that's pretty big.
That's a decent size.
Yeah. I mean, for Europe,
I was gonna say that's kind of
for Europe or Sweden. For Sweden, that's a big wedding.
Right.
Here in the US, it's probably that's small wedding, whatever.
If you're only barely in the triple digits, you're doing pretty well. Do you have honeymoon plans, or
we're working on that? We are talking about Japan. We really would like to go. Iris never been there. I love Japan. I used to live there for a year back in the day, and so that's definitely on the list. But we haven't booked anything yet.
Sounds like you should probably win this race.
Yeah, that would help the
prize
honeymoon.
money.
Yeah, that would
be
definitely
a much
help.
nicer honeymoon, or at least much longer honeymoon.
Exactly.
If you walk away with a Borg Warner trophy and then a nice prize money check,
that would help a lot.
Little extra motivation for Sunday. Cool, buddy. Best of luck.
All right, thanks, man.